and it is not 32 degrees outside. So we're going to visit my grandma who is in the hospital right now. It's not anything apparently too serious, which is good. So just, you know, keep her in your thoughts and all that, but I'm sure she's going to be fine. But we're going to go and harass her a little bit for a while. And then we're going to be taking Luna to the pet store to get her nails did because it's manicure time. And then we're gonna pick up some food and go to Michael's. So it's pretty much an errand day. I filmed a video. I need to film my Patreon video, which would have gone up already. It's gonna be the lingerie one. I guess I could do that tomorrow. Whatever, it's not that crazy. And I feel like I am very congested. Yep. That's my update.
And
how's yours?
My arms are still sore.
Yeah, I think it's from the backpack. And you probably carrying your bag.
But it's weird because it's just like here. I don't know. I'm like, why are my arms so jelly-like? And I feel like I've been lifting weights when like really all I did for the last, what would you say, 30 hours was like sit in a seat or lay in a bed because we were stuck on planes and in airports and cars. And
that was such a long day. Like, do you guys ever have those days where it's like one day, one 24-hour period feels like 4 days?
And then you're like, I'm never traveling ever.
I'm never fucking leaving my house again. I don't ever want to go anywhere. And then for the next little while, I'm going to be very much like, I'm not going anywhere unless it's a direct flight. Fuck that. And then I'll get over that eventually. But right now I'm still in that mindset where I'm like, fucking nothing that isn't a direct flight because fuck planes.
Hey, also, maybe we shouldn't, I don't know, book back-to-back flight. Oh, wait, oh, I'm sorry, whose idea was that?
So
wait,
Steph
hang on.
has been literally like up my ass. Like I was skiing today and I was like, Steph, get out of my ass. And she's still up there.
I was like, hi, I'm in your ass.
Hi,
it is I.
Up your ass.
It is I.
Just chilling up your fucking ass like about this shit.
Video.
Oh, fuck.
Anyway, yeah, so she's fired from any and all booking of anything ever. Basically, I usually fly WestJet and I flew Air Canada only because my points for my credit card like are Air Canada. So we dropped her off for her flight and then I had at like 6.
Ooh, let's compare how they problem solve.
Yeah.
So mine wasn't scanning my like boarding thing because
no, yours didn't exist.
It didn't exist because if we recall, I booked the wrong day and I booked a round trip. So going there, the date was wrong, but coming back, the date was right. So she's like, oh, we just went to like a help desk and she's like, oh yeah, this is the problem. Like here, we'll get you set up for it. And she like gave me an empty row. She let me pick my seat. She's like, here you go, sweetie. This happens all the time. Don't worry about it. And I was like, you made me feel much better. Thank you so much for your help. And she's like, oh my God, no problem. Have a great day. It took 5 minutes. Yeah. And then I was on my way.
Hashtag WestJet.
And then
my bullshit. So yeah, we dropped you off at your flight at like 6 because we were at separate terminals.
Yeah.
And so your flight was at 7:15. Mine was at 8. Okay, so this is a 2-hour gap between when my flight is and when I am like getting ready to go. So I go over and I'm trying to process my stuff and my boarding pass isn't scanning. They're like, okay, you have to go to the back of this line and talk to this person. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I stand in this line for like 25 minutes because it's really busy. And then I get to the front and the guy goes, where are you going? And I go, Edmonton. And he's like, this is the USA line. You have to go to the back of that line. And I was like, well, I just stood in this line. Can I just like he pointed me to the next desk over. I don't think I told you that. And I'm like, can I just go talk to them? I already stood in this line for 20 minutes. And he's like, no, you got to go to the back of the line. So then I went to the back of a different line. I did that twice more because they didn't know where to send me. And then finally my thing scans and I put my bag up on the scale to like give it to them or whatever. And the lady goes, oh, this bag is 3 pounds overweight. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, yeah, you're gonna have to take stuff out or you can pay like an extra baggage fee. And I'm like, okay, how much is it? Thinking it's like $25. She's like, it's $150 plus tax. And I'm like, it's 3 pounds. And I was like kind of mad because I also hadn't slept in like, I don't know, fucking 15 hours.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's $150 for 3 pounds. And she's like, well, no, it's not based on pounds. And I'm like, okay, and she's like, you can just take stuff out. So they made me take out a bunch of stuff out of my bag and throw it out.
I don't know why she wasn't just like put on some extra clothes.
So that it was 3 pounds lighter. I'm like, 3 pounds? Are you serious? Like, I would understand if it's like 15 pounds. Like, okay. It's also 6 in the morning. You're nagging me about 3 pounds. I've stood in 4 different lines and I'm now like 45 minutes until my plane literally takes off. Like, they're already boarding my plane and I'm not even through security yet because I've stood in so many lines. I take out stuff, I have to throw it out, and then I like go in the security line and I'm freaking out because I'm like just watching the clock go by and I'm like, oh my god, I'm not gonna make my flight. So then I asked the security guy if I can like fast track through, if they like swab my stuff if they want, because I was like running late. He's like, nope. I was like, alright, cool. So then I wait forever and they call my name on the speaker and I'm like running to my gate, and then I asked this lady who drives one of those cart things, I'm like, my gate is still like 9 gates away, and they just called me on the thing and I was like kind of explaining what happened. I'm like, do you mind like driving me? She's like, oh no, this is for disabled only. And I'm like, alright, cool. So I'm running, just like literally running, like I was sprinting. And I was carrying a ton of camera equipment because my whole carry-on is like all my equipment, so it's really heavy. And I get to the gate and I give my license to her as ID, I get on, and like they immediately shut the door behind me. And it was awful.
Well, hola, I just filmed today my lingerie try-on and I've literally left this on all day because my boobs look fucking huge and I love it. Happy Easter. Didn't end up doing much today because Steph had to work, so she had the car. My parents are literally having like pizza and my brother's over, and I'm just gonna go over tomorrow instead. So Chloe has decided she's gonna take over the studying for today. What are you learning about? Oh, the LGBT movement. Very good.
Bills?
Why does that sound like a good time to me? Like,
Great, I felt awesome.
You guys, I am so excited because I found my new favorite annoying voice. I do this thing to Steph where I'll just do different accents and talk like that for like too long, like past the point of it being funny. Like at this point it's just super annoying for her. I love it so much, and I've named this one Marjorie, and in my mind she's exactly like the Simpsons ants who smoke, and this is also what I imagine Lily sounds like. If you don't know who Lily is, she is our cat, and she is like, she's got a little gray mustache and she's a little love bug, but she's also a little bit old, and you know, I feel like she just talks a little bit like, oh my god, gorgeous.
It's like a swamp monster. I can't like reach, you gotta do it over there.
Oh. Oh my god, you're such a weirdo.
Hey, would you get out? Oh my god, magic, it's a cat.
Oh shit, what a cool magic trick. Are you just getting pampered today? So I'm gonna close out this vlog because what else can I add? There's so much cat footage here. I don't know.
Can add more cat footage.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like some more cat footage?
That's all anyone actually cares about when they watch a vlog.
Also, here is the pile of garbage from my upcoming sex toy haul, which is going to be next Monday, I think. Friday, I'm putting up a sex toy review video on my main channel, so check it out. And other than that, I have been studying all morning and watching YouTube videos, and I need to go back and study some more because my final's in a couple days and I'm stressed. So, you want to say anything to close out the vlog?
No.
Alright.
Like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. There you go.
Alright, bye guys.